Kia ora guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Leif's Tale. Now you might notice a slight difference in the audio today, in the reverb of the room. The reason being, I usually have like a sound blanket over the top of my head, but it is so hot right now that I would just be recording naked. And while that might work on some sites, it doesn't work as well on YouTube, and I need to keep at least part of myself covered, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, we're going to continue on from there. So yes, there will be a little bit more reverb than normal, but I'm hoping it's not too bad. I'm hoping I won't have this kind of temperature issue for too long. It is kind of still in the it's towards the death throes of summer in New Zealand, so we're still getting a lot of heat at the moment. But I'm kind of welcoming winter right now because, especially after a Canadian winter, New Zealand winter, it's like it's winter light. It's not even winter light. It's like an alpha. It's a early stage. I can't even realize why I can't remember the goddamn word. Early access. It's early access winter. There we go. There's so much early access you think I'd be able to remember that. But anyway, we are going to continue on with our man Leif today, and we are going to be exploring the area just north of the spitters and these bodies over here. Reason being, there were some crates that we spotted up there. Now we're going to make sure that we bring along a crowbar so that we can actually crack those things open, and we're going to see what's inside. There can be some very, very good things in there, so I'm excited to see what might be awaiting us. We're going to start off by drinking some of, should we just have the broth by itself? It's going to last 6 days. It's fine. We might be able to do some more work with that. So we're just going to have some of our wood soup. We've got full. We are still thirsty, so let's go ahead and have some of the water from our large clay pot. And let's actually go and unload some of that water, if we can, into our own sealed stomach. And we're just going to leave the rest alone for now. So we're going to be taking that along with us. It is the afternoon, so maybe we shouldn't be going out now. Looking at the time of day, it's probably going to be better for us to stay here. I think that's going to be the responsible thing to do. Now, I have been talking about making a fishing rod. It's something that I definitely want to do. I'm going to have to do a quick just revision to see exactly what we're going to need to make it. So we're looking for I think it's a makeshift fishing rod, basic fishing rod. Okay, so we do need to have the 36 small strings, and let me just work this out again one more time. Small strings. We need to have 50 thread. Okay, so we're gonna have to get a few of our rags disassembled, but that's perfectly fine. And I think we have already started doing that in some aspect, I believe. But we'll go ahead. Let's just take 5 rags for now. I'm not gonna do the math. Last time I did that and I said I'd cut away, I didn't. So we're just going to do it live, and we're going to figure it out bit by bit. So this is going to take us an hour, but it should give us 100 thread. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start working on that, just in our little makeshift shelter, and boom, easy enough, we have done it. We've got 100 thread just like that. We're going to go and do that one more time, doing this while we still have light. And there we go. We no longer have light. So it could be worth us trying to go to sleep now, because I don't think we can make small strings in the dark. Let's just have a look. Small string, no, too dark. So if we just look up the top right hand corner, we can see that it is too dark for us to be crafting. So that isn't going to happen. Let's go ahead and walk on out of here, putting our plank back over the pit. Boom. I know some of you want me to make nails so that we can make a door. Right now, I'm not super concerned about the door. We should have really had something to drink before we left there. You know what? Let's just put this back. Let's not go to sleep thirsty. We're going to go ahead and have some straight from the pot. Lovely. And we're going to go and rest our head, spend the night sleeping, and I'm glad that we were actually able to get to sleep just fine. And it looks like we're going to be able to wake up right before dawn, which is kind of perfect. We've got a pretty good cycle, a pretty good sleep cycle going on at the moment. So we're going to start by having some of that wood soup, and it does both our thirst and our hunger perfectly. So I'm stoked with that. Let's go ahead. We are going to just wait until dawn. I don't think that's going to take too long. I like the wait heartbeats, because you don't have a watch. You can't wait seconds, so it's like wait heartbeats. That's cool. Little details. Awesome. So we're definitely going to wait until dawn, not till dusk. We'll be waiting the entire day. So hopefully this isn't too long. Oh, right. So this is dawn now. We finished waiting. nothing. I was like, what's going on? Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to go to small strings, and let's go and make ourselves 4 for now. So is that just for small strings? Yeah, so we're going to need a lot more. As you can see, yeah, we're going to need to do a lot more threads. So we needed 35, right? So that's 1,000 thread. We're going to need to do at least another 10 of our rags. More than that, because we're going to need to do 30. So, oh, okay. So essentially we'll be taking apart... I'm terrible. So it's going to be like another 15, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, I think 15. Take apart 15. We'll go with that number for now. That sounds semi-reasonable. We will just do the ones that we have in our inventory first. And I know I said we were going to go and do something, and then we start doing something completely different. That's kind of how it happens in Cataclysm. You start off with one goal, and then you're like, actually, you know what? I'd like a fishing rod. And so you end up spending all your time working on that instead. But I promise, at some point today, we will go ahead and have a look at those crates. We're just going to work on this for the time being. So that is going to give us a pretty decent amount of thread. Not in our inventory right now, it's dropped to the ground. So that's 500. So we are going to need another 10, because that's going to give us 15. And then, no, we're going to need more than that, because we need 35, right? So we're going to need to do at least... I don't know why I can't work this out. This should be pretty easy. My brain is semi-sleep deprived / over-caffeinated at the moment. I have spent a bit of time out of the office. I was working over the weekend at a concert up in Whangarei, which was awesome. It was very cool, but at the same time, it was exhausting because our accommodation got completely screwed up, and so we finished this concert at around about 11 o'clock. We got away, which is like a reasonable time to be getting away. However, once we arrived at the accommodation, I opened the door to my room and someone else was inside it. So not exactly what you want. So we ended up calling a very angry general manager down to the lobby. However, we were also very angry. Eventually we got it solved, but we didn't really get into our rooms and to sleep until about 1:30 in the morning, which I know doesn't sound like it's too late, but after a day of working out in the rain and on your feet the whole day, you just want to sleep. You just want to get into bed and you want to sleep. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, I cut that story short. I decided to stop talking about it because I realized I kind of went on for like another 10 minutes and that's not interesting. So anyway, we are almost full up on that. We still have quite a few rags to get through here, but it's a rainy day outside, and I think it's going to be better for us to just stay inside working on this for the time being. Eventually, we do want to start working on the strings themselves, but getting this amount of threads early on is probably going to be good for us as well. It means that if I do make any extra, we're going to be able to use it outside of it. We're just going to keep on drinking and eating as we go about what we're doing. Can I just do it that way? No, okay. All right, I do need to actually go into here and each time go disassemble. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. Only got 9 more to go. Wow, who would have thought making a fishing rod could have been so difficult? Well, that was the entire day that went into that. And the days can come and go pretty quick. Well, I guess that's the thing. We're doing like an hour at a time, so it kind of makes sense. We are almost going to go into summer. I think either tomorrow or the day afterwards, we're going to be going into summer. So we're actually kind of getting close to slightly warmer weather. We're going to go remove the cover and we are going to go to sleep, waiting until we have the dawn once again. Looks like we are doing a little bit of, well, I was going to say oversleeping, but not really. That's perfect. Okay, plop down the plank, come out here, and we are going to get to work. How many more do we have to do? 7. Okay, so that's probably going to take the rest of the day for us to do that. So Leif is a busy man. You're on the day 30 of spring. So this has actually been 30 days that he has been... I went for the wrong thing then. Let's pay attention, Rycon. Yeah, so he has been going for 30 days. There isn't any easy way for us to kind of keep track of it once we go round for a year, because it's always just going to say day X of this season that you're currently in. So no way for us to kind of keep track of that. There is, if you die, it'll tell you how many days, so there's got to be some way for us to be able to see that. It'd be cool if there was like maybe a calendar or something like that in game that you could kind of keep track on, and so it would literally just be something that you could place down on the ground, you'd hit E to interact, and you could kind of see how many, like even like a tally, you could see how many days you've been alive for. That will be kind of cool. Right, so how many? 3 more. So we're nearly, very nearly there. But this might not even be the correct amount. I could have gone well over, I could have gone well under. There's no way for us to tell until we actually get there. And we've got 1 more to go, so we're just going to have the last of that soup there. Well, I say the last, there is actually a little bit more there. Okay, well done, Leif. That was a lot of just painstakingly taking threads apart, but we should have a pretty damn decent amount there. Yeah, I think we're going to need another 10, because we should need 3,500, or rather 3,500. I think for now we are just going to start converting those into small strings. Boom, let's go ahead. We're going to make... Oh, no, we might actually have enough. I've probably I've done my calculations completely wrong. So we needed to have 35. This is only going to take us 1 hour and 40 minutes. So making the strings is a lot easier. Okay, so we need to make another 15. That should actually be possible for us to do. Let's see. Yeah, we totally can. I went well over. That's good, though. We do need to have those threads for a huge amount of all kinds of different crafting recipes. So we've got them for now. That's the main thing. Okay, wood soup again. Okay, and now with that, I think we just need a few other little bits and pieces for our basic fishing rod, correct? Basic fishing rod, we've got the string, we just need 1 heavy stick, and we're gonna have ourselves a friggin' fishing rod. Okay, so heavy stick, that should be easy enough for us to find. I say that, but now it'll be like we can't find them anywhere. Right, so let's just go knock down one of these young trees. We are going to unequip our bow, though, because we don't want to be wrecking our bow. So we'll just go ahead and hit wheels, store in our inventory, and we'll just start smashing that to pieces. And sure enough, we didn't get any heavy sticks. There we go. We've got 1 heavy stick, we'll take it. Jumping back into here, we're going to make ourselves a basic fishing rod. Now, difficulty is 0, so we should be able to do this, and it's gonna take less than 1 minute. Awesome. Yeah, because we can't make like a better version of this, can we? It's just, it is what it is. Okay, basic fishing rod. There we go. We have one. Now, as to how we use this, it's a tool, so we probably activate it. Fishing rod might be a bit too charitable of a description. In truth, this is a stick with a piece of string and a hook. Yeah. It's pretty basic, all things considered. What's neat, though, is that we can actually disassemble it, so it looks like we can get a few things from it. Now, I think we probably are going to need some kind of bait to go out with that. I'm trying to remember. I feel like we used to be able to get worms as bait from digging in the ground, but I might be thinking of Project Zomboid. Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head. I feel like if you have a trowel, you might be able to dig for worms. Maybe it's possible. Something that we do need to look into making eventually is a hoe as well. I'm just going to go out here for now and see if we can activate our fishing rod. Fish. Okay, there are no fish around. Try a different spot. Okay, let's go over here. Activate fishing rod. There are no fish. Okay, so there will be some spots where I think we are going to be able to fish. What we're going to do for now is we are going to leave the basic fishing rod here. I said fishing. God damn, I'm a Kiwi. We're going to drop that string off for now as well. And I think we're just going to drop those off. Yeah, no, we'll always keep the lighter with us. But I'm okay with everything that we've got there. We'll keep the 1 small game arrow just in the case that we come up against something where we're going to be able to use it, like a much smaller creature, but we still have 9 wooden arrows. That's not bad. Should be enough to kill something if it starts causing us trouble. We do need to make ourselves very quickly, let's actually remove that, we need to make ourselves a makeshift crowbar, and yes, we actually do have everything to do that. Let's just make sure that we're not using any, oh, just with the 1 pipe, perfect. I want to make sure that we don't actually have a crowbar first, though. So let's just do an all-around search, looking for tools. And no, we do. Ooh, okay, well, that's good that I didn't do that. So makeshift crowbar. Let's go ahead and grab you. There you are. Perfect. Okay, so we've got the swag bag with us. We're actually using it at the moment, so let's make sure that we take that off. Okay, I'm happy with everything that we're going out with. Let's go and wield our steel spear for the time being, and we'll just be ready to grab our bow out should we need to. We got a turkey down there. Okay, I think we're going to take a little bit of a shortcut through the woods here. And let's have something to drink while we're here. I should have actually restocked our water before we came out. Oh, deer. Deer to the northeast. Okay. Well, I know I said we were doing one thing, but when we presented an opportunity like that, when we see a larger creature like a deer and or a moose, we kind of need to take advantage of those things. So northeast still, so we'll keep on heading up that way. I think we can see it on the mini-map, and I'm pretty sure it's kind of running away from us or from something else right now. If we just have a look and see, yeah, so it's quite far to the northeast. It's ignoring us currently. Currently, god damn. I think that's going to be happening a fair amount today. It's the over-caffeination effect. It's either that or I'm asleep, so yeah. Okay, it is either to our east now or it's completely gone. Okay, so it is over to the east. It's left the forest behind. That's kind of good because it makes it a little bit easier for us to see it from a distance, and we've spotted a giant web spider to the north. So let's not do anything to kind of antagonize that if we can avoid it. And let's see if we can find this deer when we pop out of here. If we pop out of here. There's a whole heap of bushes there, so that's kind of worth us remembering. Just in this little spot here by the edge of the forest. And we're actually kind of coming out pretty much exactly where we want to be. Still no sign of the deer though, unfortunately. We've got a bobcat out here. Won't be causing us too much trouble. We're going to grab those acorns while we're here. Okay, yeah, no deer. That's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. We're going to keep on moving up towards our goal, which I believe is up here somewhere. So we're going to ignore the mold for now. Still kind of creeping out Leif, I imagine. Yeah. Okay. Right, so it should be to the north of here, I believe. Somewhere around here. So we have something up there in the bush, and I'm not quite sure what. It's a squirrel. Okay, well, there we go. I'm just going to stay a little bit zoomed out for now because I don't actually know where this... Oh, okay, we got another helicopter crash. Can't remember if I had actually seen that one myself. We're going to start moving up towards that crash now, just so we can actually mark it on our map. That's a whole heap of... okay, I'm actually seeing a vest there. Well, something survived the crash. Let's go ahead and mark this on the map. We're going to go heli crash. So there's another awesome supply of metal for us. We're going to go and just kind of ease our way through here. Okay, we fell over. That's all right. So it's an MBR vest, and it's empty currently. We can see that it actually has some storage on it, and it does have some protection just naturally as it is. We're going to grab it, and let's just have a look at our torso at the moment. Our torso's looking pretty okay. If I go ahead and put this on, how much is that going to screw with our torso encumbrance? It does put us on 35, so well, actually more, 35 plus 7, because we're kind of having a conflict of interest, it would seem. So what is it that's kind of doing it? Okay, so because this is worn over our clothes, yeah, so I think it's probably either the backpack or the quiver, or the combination of those two that's kind of causing issues as well. This does give us a little bit more storage. I think for now, we're just going to take it off. We're just going to have it in our inventory if possible. Yeah, well, we're actually kind of close to becoming over encumbered, so... no, let's not step through the wreckage, if we can. Not do that. That would be swell. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, alright, so we're still looking around this region here to see if we can find these crates. I don't know how far north they were. They couldn't have been too far because I don't remember us going too far north. Although in saying that, we have seen all the way to the edge of the forest here, so we're going to have a little bit of a wander around here and see what we can see out here in the field. What do we have over here? Newspaper. Okay, we could collect some more paper there. Let's just kind of edge around the outside of the forest. That's a lot of dogs. That is a lot of dogs. And there's the coyotes as well that we're seeing. So we're gonna kind of try and ignore those for now, and we'll start coming back down the other way. What I need to be careful with, being at this distance, it's very easy to lose track of what Leif is doing, or where Leif is on the map. What was I just attacking? Giant fly. Okay, right. That's pretty much exactly what I was just trying to say, was that it's very easy to do things like that without realizing it. So this giant fly might come back to try and attack us. Okay, it's gone on to the level above us. And we currently aren't seeing these things. So it could be over by this crash, potentially. Yeah. In an ideal world, I would have marked them on the map, but this isn't an ideal world, so we live with what we got. And plus, I think a little bit of exploration, there we go. A little bit of exploration in the far field is always good fun. So what is going to be cool about these? We got a giant rattlesnake. Okay, well, we'll definitely try and shoot at that, because we can get a fair bit of meat from that. So attacking just a regular rattlesnake, not cool. But this, definitely cool. We're going to go and drop that MBR vest on the ground just for now. And we're going to try and wield our short bow, storing our steel spear in our inventory. And let's try and get a little bit closer using our wooden arrow. We want to get close enough so that we actually have a pretty decent shot. That's an okay shot. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Okay, it passes through the... Okay, that's not good. Okay, don't pass through it. Okay, why are you so hard to hit? Okay, I don't like that. I'm glad that it's still kind of ignoring us. Or are you still ignoring us? You are ignoring us. Let's leave it at that for now. We're going to come back for those. We're going to pretend that didn't happen, giant rattlesnake, and we'll just we'll go ahead and try and pry these open. Okay. That's a good find. 2 C4 explosive. Yeah, we'll come back to that. What's going to be good about these crates as well is that we can actually, yeah, they're all explosive crates. So we can get nails from these by taking them apart. That and 2x4s. Saline solution and clean water, awesome finds, definitely. And now what we're going to try and do, can we disassemble? We can't. Crap, because we need to have a screwdriver. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark them on the map for now. Nope, we're going to mark them on the map, and we're going to say crates. So we want to come back here when we make a screwdriver, which we can do, just because it's going to be a waste otherwise. If I just try and smash them to pieces, we're going to get some splintered wood. We still will get some nails. I don't think we'll get the maximum amount that we could possibly get. So, yeah, that sucks. Okay, so with that being the case, I want to try and see if we can still attack this giant rattlesnake. I'm a little I'm feeling a little not so convinced that this will work. Just because this sucker is so hard to hit. I mean, we need to pick up these arrows, so I'm gonna kind of go in here if that's possible. Let's go and wield our steel spear, storing that in our inventory just for the time being, because we don't want to piss it off, right? I just want my arrow. Just want. Oh, you went hostile, you son of a bitch, didn't you? You went hostile. It's tracking now. Okay. All right. I just want my arrow back. Is that cool? Apparently it is. Okay, good. We'll count that as a success. We got away with our life. That's cool. I think what I want to do now is just kind of stalk along the kind of northern side of the far field here, just by the forest, just to see the giant bee. Great. Fantastic. It is ignoring us right now. That's a good thing. How many arrows do we have? Could we potentially take this thing down? Potentially. We've got 5 wooden arrows. That's not too bad. Let's go and... Do I still have... Oh, we're wielding the steel spear at the moment. Okay, that's good. Ah, don't you fly up like that, you son of a bitch. Is this a good idea? I don't know. I feel like we can kind of semi-handle ourselves against the bees now. Okay. See if we can hit the bee's knees. Not going to be easy. Okay, alright. Still not too good of a chance to hit here. We're looking at 14, 16. We don't have a lot of arrows, so we're going to have to take a step closer here. 21, we'll take another step closer. Okay, that's reasonable enough that I want to try and take the shot, as long as he doesn't fly away. He flew away, that son of a bitch. Okay, he got closer, we're going to take the shot. Okay, it's a grazing hit. That sucks. We're going to take another shot with a wooden arrow. It's tracking, it hasn't quite seen us yet. Oh god, you're so fast though. You're so fast. Okay, we're gonna drop that to the ground. We're gonna see if we can get our steel spear out. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt, that's annoying. How is our encumbrance at the moment? We're okay now, we're looking a lot better. We're gonna try and take a strike at the bee. I know it's there, thank you, safe mode. Okay, alright, that's not so good. Okay, yeah. We need to get a shot in soon. We're getting poisoned again and again. Pain is going to make it harder for us to hit it. But here's the thing. When we do get those hits, we really start to do some damage. So the bee kind of comes down at us. Leif is getting like hit by the stinger, which is just kind of going through his armor on his gauntlets. And I mean, he's got the armored boots as well. But blocking whatever he can with his spear, he does manage to kind of puncture the giant bee, hitting it for a critical and doing some pretty good damage. The thing is hurt, but it still continues to attacking us again and again in the leg. We managed to dodge out the way, rolling to the side, piercing out the bee, rather piercing the bee, and killing it. However, we did take some damage there, and we probably damaged our gear a little bit there. Our cargo pants, but that's kind of okay. We're hurt, stop butchering. Yes, sure. That's the, that's the poison still taking effect on us. We'll go ahead and butcher, we'll take what we can from that. We didn't really get too much out of that, so it wasn't the best deal in the world. We kind of got a little screwed there. But one less bee in the world is better for us. That's at least my saying today. It's starting to get a little late in the day. We should probably start looking at heading back, especially when we run into a massive pack of dogs like that. Definitely got to be the smarter thing for us to do. Watching out for the rattlesnake. We're just going to essentially head straight across this field. I say straight across, kind of semi-straight across. Moving our way, and we've moved right into a really large pack of coyote. But luckily, they don't seem to be too interested in us right now, which means that they probably had something to eat not that long ago. Okay, we've got some more cloves up here. I haven't checked out these bodies for some reason, or I haven't butchered the cloves. What the? Okay, I haven't checked these bodies yet. We've got science IDs and eyeglasses and... Okay, we haven't checked these bodies properly. So we just checked these ones here by the mold, right? No, we didn't even do that. Okay. Right, well, we've got a bit of work to do here, which means that we'll probably be doing this once the sun is kind of semi-set. So yeah, low-grade meth, that's outside of its backpack, outside of its baggie, right? Yeah, it is, because we've dropped it on the ground. Okay, so we kind of checked some of these out, but we didn't check all of them. We got some rags there, okay, good. The mold doesn't seem to be paying attention to us right now, so that's good. We are just going to we're going to butcher these into rags. So we're going to cut up everything we find there. Yes, we are. Cut up all. Okay. Salvage everything we can, and we're going to take the plastic bag as well. So we're going to get that. Okay, we're going to drop the meth on the ground and take the plastic bag. Thank you very much. So these are scientist corpses over here. I still am a little nervous about like this really, really big area of activity. I think that's probably why I didn't check these bodies out. Yeah. But as long as nothing comes towards us, I'm going to be happy. So the eyeglasses we're going to take, definitely. Everything else I think we are going to try and cut up. The lab coats can be quite good because they have a decent amount of storage. What are we wearing on our torso at the moment? We've got our army jacket, so that's pretty good. We don't actually have a t-shirt or anything under there at the moment, but I think we're just going to cut up everything we find there. However, we're not finding bodies, and that's kind of creepy. Means that they probably did reanimate and leave their clothes behind. So we are going to have to wear our swag bag. No, that's wheeled. We want to wear the swag bag. Okay, and just start picking this stuff up. The rags are going to take up a decent kind of volume. We've got a purifier there. We're definitely going to take that, and we're just going to butcher everything else that we find there. Okay, we're probably not going to be able to take everything back with us, but we'll take as much as we can. I'm going to go for these bodies first before we go for the other stuff. Jumpsuit, we've got a bra, medical gloves, take the science ID again. I think just getting the plastic from those is probably going to be better for us, so that's what we're going to do. We'll go ahead and cut up all of these bits and pieces, salvaging a fair amount of it. Apparently we can't do that to the medical gloves though. Don't have the tools necessary to assemble them, so we'll just take that for now. Step onto the mound, quick climb. Okay, yeah, we'll take it. And we'll take the science ID as well. We're going to butcher all of those things, cutting up all we can. So we managed to get a fair amount of resources from these. Yeah, definitely a fair amount. Oh shit, you see that? Oh, no. Okay, yeah, this down here, there is something still here. Okay, so we are going to get the hell out of here while we still can. Because I don't know what's down there. Could be a graboid, could be a worm. We don't know for certain. With how aggressive it is, I feel like it might be a graboid, so we're gonna get the hell out of here. But I am gonna come back for the other bodies and the other rags and things like that are here. We're definitely gonna be making use of them. But for now, we are just gonna be rocking on back home. Now, this swamp is still pretty safe as far as we're aware, so we should be able to rock through it with some semi-decent speed. As long as we don't step into anything. And as you can see, the sun is setting, so we're going to get back to home right as the sun is starting to set. And I'm hoping that we're going to be able to maybe still fish during the night. Who knows? We'll find that out together. Okay, so we'll step into there, get a little bit of a respite from the weather, at least for now. And I've just realized that my microphone's been dipping down. Give me 1 second and I'll be back. All right, I've returned. Hopefully that didn't sound too weird because it was starting to kind of fall away from me. But okay, all right, let's first take care of our basic needs. We're gonna make sure that we have our soup to start things off, and we'll have some of the water from inside here as well. We are gonna need to try and process some of this food. We've got some chunks of meat. And we've got some raw offal. We might actually be able to get away with making, yeah, okay. I wish I did kind of keep some of the charcoal in there, but unfortunately we didn't. And have we used all of the logs? No, we haven't. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to carry them. Well, actually, for now, we can just drop off all the stuff that we actually picked up. Science ID, plastic bag, purifier, saline solution, time... acorns we can drop off as well. And you know what? We're going to drop off the crowbar too. Eyeglasses and medical gloves. I think we're going to drop those just over here for the time being. Yeah. So we've got one stomach. We've got one raw offal. We're not going to really be able to do too much with that. So I'm kind of almost tempted just to have them stay there. And if we do end up having something that we can use them with, we'll use them. Yeah, but the chunks of meat, I definitely want to do something with. So even just having a little bit of charcoal could be good. Apparently, charcoal is really good when it comes to... actually, we've got quite a lot of splintered wood there. You know what? I'm just going to use some of that for now. So we're going to go across to our fire ring. We are going to take, let's just say, 10 splintered wood for now. You can't put items there? Weird. There we go. And let's go and grab our fire drill. Activating the fire drill, starting a fire across there. Good, that's definitely the right place to start it. And having a look at food, we can... Right, yeah, so I'm not going to do any of that for a little while longer. We can make some more wood soup, though, which is perfect. That's exactly what I'd like to do. Let's go use the chunks of meat. We failed, but we didn't waste any materials. So let's go again. Fantastic. Pour that into there. Lovely. We've got even more wood soup. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, that's the meat that we use. That's good. So I want to grab our fishing rod and just have a little bit of a walk over here and see if we've got any nibbles. So let's just go F. So I'm going to go activate F. No fish around. So let's just have a little bit of a walk around here and just see if it mentions, you know, the potential of fish. Actually, we might have to take a little bit of a walk out into the deeper regions. So wherever it's shallow like this, that's kind of like knee height. At least that's the way I imagine it. Okay. It's actually a pretty clear night. Okay, so we'll just keep on looking, see if there is a fishing spot around here. We might need bait, but I would imagine it would tell us that, so... we might also need to actually physically see fish. So we've seen them down the kind of south side. So let's just have a quick walk down there and see what we can find. Oh, a giant dragonfly. Oh, of course, you're still buzzing around here. Perfect. We'll ignore them if we can. Oh, okay, so we've got a freshwater eel over there. So let's kind of go in the direction where the eel is. Oh, here we go. We wait to hook something. Stop fishing. Yes, the giant dragonfly is coming for us, isn't it? Yeah, it's tracking us. Okay. So we actually still have our steel spear out. So I want to wait for this dragonfly to... Frickin' son of a bitch. We're going to chase after it. I'm going to see if we can hit it. Come on. Okay, we should be able to take a strike. We swing wildly and miss. Oh, okay, we punctured it. Alright, now we got you. Backed against the water. So, oh, damn it. so much faster when it really starts going like that. We're going to run out of stamina very, very soon. Okay, here we go. Damn it. There we go. The dragonfly finally bites the dust. Okay, well, let's get our stamina back before we try and butcher it. Oh, it's kind of middle of the night at the moment. Seen as... I'm almost thinking... no, let's not do that. Pour into... No. I just want the stuff. There we go. Okay. Alright, we'll go and take all of the dragonfly bits. I do want to head back down here, though. Oh, yeah, where the fish was. Okay, so we might actually have a fishing spot here. I'm going to go ahead and mark that. We're going to go green. Yeah, what is that? That's light green. Okay, no, actually, we're going to go brown. Why not? I'm going to go fishing spot. There we go. So when we move off that, we should see a little marker that marks our fishing spot here. Okay, cool. We didn't catch anything. Okay, well that's cool though. We kind of know how that works now. And that does mean that if we manage to get some food, or rather some bait, we might be able to do that. Yeah, they just need to figure out the bait system and how that works exactly. Right, so the fire's still going. That is good for us. Let's have a look at food. Let's see. We can make some meat soup. Actually, you know what? We can make some more wood soup. So let's just go ahead and do that. We're going to use the chunks of meat. Pour that into that one there. Fantastic. We've just started to get tired, so we should try and sleep soon if we can. But you know what? We've got some more offal. We've got some more meat there. And we've actually got, well, 2 stomachs now. We should be able to make ourselves some form of sausage. Can we, though? That is my question. Ooh, it doesn't look like we can. What are we missing out on? We're actually missing out... Oh, for that, we're missing out on the chunks of meat, of course. But the wasteland sausage, we need 4 offal. Damn, we're close. Close, but no cigar. Sausage gravy. God damn, that sounds good. We need some mushrooms, though. And unfortunately, we don't have any mushrooms. But we're feeling pretty good going to sleep tonight, and I'm happy with that. I'd love to know if we can make some kind of bait. Fish bait. Okay. Fantastic, fish bait. Oh, used to trap fish. Used in traps to lure fish. Okay. It's pretty easy for us to make. Amount 20. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make some fish bait. Now, I wonder if we can make ourselves a fish trap. Doesn't look like we can. Oh, hang on. There we go. Plastic fish trap. Right, so we need 2 gallon jugs, 10 plastic bottles, or 20 small plastic bottles. Wow. I'm pretty sure we have at least 1 gallon jug, but it's quite a useful thing. We have 12 withered plants. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's just the gallon jugs that we don't have there. It's a makeshift fish trap made from plastic bottles. It's simple, even primitive, but easy to use. Fish swims inside but can't get out. Okay. Yeah, okay. Is that the only kind of trap we can make there? Fish trap wise? Yep, it is. Okay, I'm on board with that. However, we will need a lot more plastic to be able to do that, and we can't exactly make the gallon jugs or anything like that easy. Something that we'll have to make eventually is a plastic mold, and I don't know if we have what we need to be able to do that. Hang on, plastic mold. 4 plastic bowls. So we'd need to make 4 plastic bowls first. Can we do that? We can make 3. Because if we can make a plastic mold, then that kind of opens up plastics a little bit more for us. However, in saying that, that's using essentially like the last of the stuff that we have, the last of the plastic we have. So we need to try and find some more on other bodies. We are going to return back up to the top to get some more tomorrow. Yeah. Can I use the fish bait with my fishing rod? I don't know. I think you actually just drop it into the fish traps, so I don't know if we'll be able to do that. It doesn't look like it goes off as well, so that's good. We'll stick with that for now. But you know what? I think we are just going to go to sleep, because otherwise we're going to, be very, very tired. So we'll just rest, spend the night, just allow our body to kind of heal as well. And, oh yeah, we did sleep in a little bit there. Oh, yep, okay, a fair bit, but that's okay. We wake up, we're hungry, we're thirsty. Let's have some of that lovely soup to start. Okay. No, let's not overdo it. But let's go and have some water while we're here. Fantastic. No, not quite yet. Now? Fantastic. There we go. Okay, alright, let's see. We don't need to have the fishing rod with us right now, so we can go ahead. Oh, we're standing in the we're standing in the fire pit. That's alright. Drop that on the ground. The fish bait will drop on the ground as well. So we'll just go out with what we have. That's perfectly fine. Returning back to our little body mound, I guess you could call it. Something like that. Let's not dive into the water. No, let's not do that. Let's just keep on moving. Oh, hello. Oh, it's summer. It's summer. We can pick everything. Oh, okay. Okay, this kind of changes things a little bit. It's summertime. It is summertime. Hell yes. Okay. First day of summer. There are going to be lots of these things for us to go and pick. So good. So freaking good. So we got peach trees we can pick. Okay, so let's just have a look around the forest. We're going to be going for blueberry bushes and just everything else that we can find along the way. So we've got another blueberry bush there. Let's go ahead and pick you. We'll kind of just go from bush to bush. Yeah, there was a whole heap of strawberry bushes as well. So we definitely want to go and check those out. Okay, just looking through the forest. Not seeing much here. Cherry blossom? No, it's a pear tree. And apparently we cannot harvest from them in this season. Noted. Noted. Alright, there we go. We've got ourselves another berry bush. Run on down there. We'll go ahead and harvest the blueberries. Grab all the seeds and the blueberries themselves. Brilliant. Looks like we've got maybe a lemon tree here. Apricot tree. Okay. Actually, for some reason, I despise apricots. Don't know why. I shouldn't. But for some reason, they just don't jam with me. I don't know why. It's just been a thing since I was a kid. I've tried to get into apricots a little bit more as I've grown up, but just hasn't stuck yet. I think I might get there eventually. Okay, so there were definitely some strawberry bushes up by the bodies, so we're going to keep on moving up in that direction for now. Also, just kind of keeping our eye to the side, just to see if anything else pops up. Like we got some more blueberries, so we're definitely going to be paying that bush a visit before this other one gets there. Wham bam. Okay. Fantastic. Alright, we got some more up here as well. Excellent. Something that I've heard from a number of you before, so this has been, I guess, a game that's been requested for a really, really long time, and actually kind of a game that inspired this initial playthrough, is Unreal World. I really want to do a series with Unreal World. I'm just not very good at it. I want to play a little bit more of it before I jump into it, but it's something that I desperately do want to do. So if you know of any good series out there on YouTube that you could recommend for me to watch, please do recommend them, because I would love to get a better understanding of the game so that we can make a pretty awesome series out of it. So there were actually blueberry bushes. I thought they were strawberry bushes, but it's a ton of blueberries, and I'm not going to complain about that. We're definitely going to still gather all of the rags, etc., but right now I feel like this is a pretty good thing for us to be doing. Now, whether or not we can actually preserve and or use all of these blueberries, I don't know. We might be able to make ourselves some jam. Don't know how long that jam will last. If we manage to, well, because we can, so we might be able to jar too, quite possibly. That, or yeah, I know we can also make fruit wine eventually, and fruit wine is something that I know a number of you have recommended. Whether or not we can do that or get to that, I'm not sure. I don't know what the requirements are. Alright, well, no, we're not trying to do that. We're not trying to craft. We're actually just trying to zoom out so I can see exactly what we have going on. So we have even more blueberry bushes over this way. We're going to go and scope those out. Grab all of them. Just pick up everything. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure I can just Shift G to pick up everything. We get a hold of ourselves. No, actually, Shift G is... I love that. Shift G is you use to grab something, and I used it on the same square that we're on, and so we managed to get a hold of ourselves. So, that's great. Thank you, game. I like the humor. The hidden humor like that sometimes is quite cool. Grab all of you, take you on our way. Yes, thank you very much. God, summer. Summer is good. Well, actually, it's raining right now, but then that's kind of like a New Zealand summer. Right. this sucker is probably still around here somewhere. We don't know exactly where they are, so yeah, we're gonna have to be semi-cautious with that. We do have our steel spear at the ready. If anything does pop out, we're just gonna run like mad. And we're already at the point where we're over encumbered here. So it looks like we've only got one more body to go. That is a groundhog corpse. Okay, I'd like to see if we can get to this one here. Fit over sunglasses. Holy crap, that's awesome. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and wear those right away. That's going to protect us from bright light, and that's a very, very cool find. Whether or not I'm going to be able to butcher this, I don't know. Okay, we managed to do it. How much did we get out of that? Not too much. Not too much. So there are still some more rags up here, but that's essentially the last of the bodies. We want to get out of here before anything pops up out the ground. There's still 21 rags up here. Noted. We're definitely going to keep that in mind. But we're going to start rocking on back home. Let's kind of go down along the coastline if that's possible. Right, we're thirsty. Let's go ahead and just have one of our... Actually, you know what? Let's just have some of the blueberries. We've got a lot of them. Oh, we're full. Okay, fantastic. We were very close to being full, apparently, right before then. And we'll just wander on along, just see what we can see. There ain't actually too much fruit here. That's definitely the fastest way to get back home. I don't know why I walk through the forest so often. It's not a very efficient way to do it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pick up the... Oh, right, so we can't actually pick up any more peaches. Fair enough, fair enough. How is our little farm doing here? Okay, it's growing, slowly but surely, it's growing. Oh, and look at that! We can check the bushes again. So when the seasons change, all of the underbrush essentially repopulates with things. So that's cool to know. Right, so we got a lot of blueberries there. I guess the question is, what are we going to be able to do with the blueberries? We could see various other things, apparently. Okay, well that's good. What about apricot? Fantastic. Various other things. Okay, let's jump into food. Fruit wine must. Okay. Awesome. So we just need water, we need peaches, apricots, or blueberry. It's an unfermented fruit wine, a sweet boiled juice made from berries or fruit. Once set in a vat, this will ferment in around 25 hours. Perfect. So we need to try and make ourselves a vat. Awesome. That's so freaking cool. Definitely what we want to do. So with that being the case, let's see what we need to do to make a vat. Okay, we can't. Now, I'm pretty sure there is an option for either a vat or... Okay, build fermenting vat. Oh, son of a... bitch. Okay, this is kind of... It's kind of doable. So, 14 2x4s. We can do that. 12 nails. We can do that if we can get the stuff from the crates. Scrap metal, 6, and a water faucet. I'm pretty sure... Are we going to be able to make a water faucet as it is? Shite. Really? Son of a bitch. That sucks. We cannot make it. No, we can't make a faucet. That's so frustrating. I really want to make it that. It needs to be that as well. I think that's kind of the only option. Water faucet, and we're not going to get that from anything else that we just find in the wild. Oh, that is frustrating. We can essentially get everything else. The scrap metal, doable. The nails, doable. The faucet, that is going to be an issue. That's something that we can't do. And it needs to be in a fermenting vat, right? It can't be in anything else. Unless there's something we can make that does what that does. I think it needs to be that specific thing though. So it's going to produce fruit wine and yeast. So we can make the must. We can do that. It doesn't look like that spoils. So maybe that would be worth us doing regardless, because there is still some nutrition and a quenching factor that comes from it. So this is before it's kind of drinkable. Fruit matter and water. So I think it's still worth us doing this. We're going to need something large to store it in for the time being. So is there anything under the clay that we can do? Let's just have a look and see if there's anything here that says it could potentially be used for fermenting. The Hydrea is pretty good. That's 15 liters. Hide lid, store water, can carry other liquids in a pinch. That's the large clay pot, clay jug, teapot. Okay, I feel like if we use the large clay pot, that would do it for us. I think that would be okay. Our clay pot still, it's got clean water in it right now, so let's unload that into our stomach for now. We'll just consume the other water. Okay, no, pour into container. Let's just pour it into. That's pouring it back into itself, right? Pour it into the glass bottle? Yeah, sure. Okay, there we go. So now we have an empty vessel to put this stuff in. Now, if we have a look at that, how much are we going to be able to make? Oh, we can make a lot. Oh, that takes a long ass time. Okay, but you can see the portions. The portions go up to like 84. So if we spend an hour and 49 minutes doing this, yeah, let's use the peaches first. Okay. All right, we're working. Pour into a container. We're going to pour it into the large clay pot. Okay. Right. Now, I don't think it's going to ferment, just as it is. Let's just have a look at it, though. Forage through the underbrush. No. So the stomachs have already gone rotten there. That sucks. I think the other things are actually just sitting where we are right now. So if I go unload, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, so it is there. It's in the improvised shelter. There we go. This container can be resealed. So I wonder if we can activate it to seal it and then it will ferment. Probably not. Probably not. That's an unattainable dream, unfortunately. Let's see. Can we can do a lot of this because of all the blueberries that we have. 420 portions. Okay. Let's go for another hour and let's do 2 hours and 9 minutes. Let's do all of that. Okay, pour that into there. Okay, we craft it from memory. Let's have some of our stomach, and we're actually still thirsty, so let's just have some blueberries for now. What I just ate one of my apricots. That's okay. That's all right. Yeah, there isn't anything else that we can do with the fruit, I think. Fruit juice? Okay, but the juice won't last forever, but that's not bad. It's better than letting it go to waste. We can dehydrate it. Can you use dehydrated fruit in this? Probably, no, you wouldn't be able to. That makes sense. And even if you rehydrated it, you wouldn't be able to either. No, okay. Noted. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can do any kind of jams. At least I don't think so. We can do canned fruit. We'd need a canner to be able to do that. Charcoal smoker. What are we missing there? 1 glass jar. Okay, so we just need a glass jar to be able to actually can it. Noted. Are we able to make any glass? Or I wonder if we need the plastic mold for that. No, we can't make glass jars. Damn, that sucks. Well, that is what it is. We can't change that, unfortunately. Okay. Damn. Well, we can just keep on making this must, but, I mean, it's not going to go anywhere, right? I guess that's kind of the good thing, is that it's not going to go anywhere. Once we've made it, it can't kind of go off. So we just might need to spend a fair bit of time working on these with all the blueberries, etc. that we found. Can we do 7 hours right now? No. We can probably do another 2, and then we'll need to go to sleep afterwards. So we'll go ahead. We are going to go and do another 2 hours. Work on that until the sun sets. Pour into container. Pour it into that. The sun is going to set really soon, so I don't know if we want to do another 2 hours. We might be able to get away with it. Let's just have some wood soup while we're there, and let's just drink some water. Take it out of that bottle for now, and we'll just repeat that another 2 hours. Oh, we failed. Huh. Well, that's kind of good, because that's going to be upping our cooking skill. I didn't realize there was a chance that we could fail that. Our left arm is still super encumbered right now. I'm going to go and just drop all of these on the ground for now. Drop. Dropping you. Okay, and all the blueberry seeds as well. We're going to go and take off the swag bag for now. There we go. All right, we are going to go to sleep. When we wake up in the morning, I am going to do a full, 7-8 hour block. We try to go to sleep, but we can't. Let's try again. Okay, it's not happening for us. Try again. There we go, finally. As it got towards kind of... Oh, hang on, no, we didn't. Damn. It's hard to tell with the sunglasses on. Wow, we're really going to do this the whole night? Awesome. Okay, we finally fall asleep. Yeah, our sleeping schedule got a little out of whack then. Damn, that's unfortunate. Okay, all right. But we did wake up. Finally, the sun actually did wake us, and that wouldn't happen if we had a door, so kind of good that we don't. Okay, jumping back across here, we are going to get working again on the fruit wine and spend 7 hours working on this thing. It's going to take a lot of charges from the charcoal smoker, so let's try and start a fire instead. I think that's going to be better for us to do. So we're going to take, let's see, we'll go ahead and move across 20 splintered wood. Let's go ahead. Do we have anything on us? We have the fire drill. Okay, so activate the fire drill and lighting that. Good. All right, fruit wine 20. Cross our fingers on this one. We're going to be very hungry by the end of this, but we're going to have a whole heap of it. Big thunderstorm raging outside. We failed. That's so stupid. We just wasted an entire day working on that. Okay, so, yeah. Probably shouldn't do batches that big. Noted. We figured that out now. God damn. Well, at the very least, we can take care of our hunger and our thirst for the time being. Still frustrating, though. Still frustrating that we just kind of wasted all that time. Damn. But that's so many seeds. We can plant those seeds. We can get a whole heap of blueberries planted and ready probably for the next season. But I feel like Leif is in a pretty good place right now. Before we finish up today's episode, I do want to see if it's possible for us to make a screwdriver. It is, and we can actually make one right now. It's going to take 3 hours to do. You know what? We're going to try and do that before the end of the episode. See if it's possible for him to do it. Yes, we have ourselves a screwdriver. A very, very important tool for us to have. With that, we're going to be able to disassemble furniture, and that means that we can take apart those crates, get nails, get 2x4s. Unfortunately, we can't make the vat because we can't make the water faucet for it. That sucks. That really, really sucks. I guess because it's quite a specific type of, even like a basic one, I feel like that should be possible to do like a low quality version, maybe. But, oh well, it is what it is. We can actually make proper crowbars now, apparently, among other things. Yeah, we're definitely learning a lot. Like, our skills are getting a lot higher than I thought we would have been able to get them to. But unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to make ourselves a vat. Whether or not we can get it to ferment in something else, I don't know at this stage. Might be possible, or it might be something that we can even look at adding in. But guys and gals, that's going to wrap us up for Leif this week. Thank you all for joining me. I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.